Thank you for joining me here this morning. The time is now 10:45 a.m. Central, and you have a live look at an ongoing winter storm outbreak across portions of the Great Lakes. Right now, we have intense snow squalls packing a punch with heavy snowfall, reduced visibility, and damaging winds up to 50 miles per hour across portions of upstate New York and northern Pennsylvania. If we take a look at what these special weather statements read, specifically the one for the Binghamton area, we can see that we are talking about scattered snow squalls accompanied with gusty winds. At 11:25 a.m. Eastern, scattered snow squalls were over Binghamton, moving east at 30 miles per hour, and we're seeing several more of those once again across this region as well. All right, we've got one near Nanticoke, Pennsylvania. We've also got some closer to the Towanda, Pennsylvania area, and it does look like a few of these could be more wintry mix and wet snow than just pure snow, but that doesn't make them any less dangerous. The problem with these is whenever you start traveling on the interstate here and you get bunches of heavy snow with gusty winds, that snow is going to kick up and it's going to make things almost impossible to see from your windshield. So if you're traveling along the interstate in any of these special weather statements here, I would highly recommend getting off for a few minutes and waiting for them to pass, because these snow showers, again, are going to definitely significantly reduce the visibility here across this region. Now, we've been talking for a while about how after the big system moves out of here, that's whenever the real problems are going to start, and that has happened already, and you can actually see this left thousands of customers in Maine without power, tens of thousands, even close to hundreds of thousands, but that's not the point of today's stream. The point is, now that that event has ended, we're starting to see those lake effect snow showers kick up a lot more across portions of New York, Pennsylvania, and even Ohio. Again, look at this, guys. Look at this heavy, constant snow that's been going for hours and hours on end, and it's going to be like this for days straight. Watertown, New York, we're expecting snow totals to potentially get up to 4 to 5 feet in the most persistent lake snows. So again, that is going to obviously potentially stop traffic on interstates. It's going to definitely cause some very significant impacts. At that point, we honestly could start to see roofs cave in. We're definitely going to see some significant widespread power outages, and overall, this is just going to be a very nasty event. Now, I would like to point out we do have these general thunderstorm blobs here over our lake effect snow warning regions as well, and that is just for the threat if any of these do potentially become rain instead of snow. There's going to be just enough energy to produce lightning out of these, so we could even see some thunder snow out there today, and that would be pretty interesting. But that's what we've got going on today. We've also got some heavier snow back into portions of Michigan, actually. We're expecting a few feet of snow in the most isolated, localized regions there. But we do have storm chasers Vince Welty, Corey Gherkin, and Connor Croft out there right now in northwestern Pennsylvania over Lake Erie. I'm going to go ahead and pull up Stream Chat. If anybody has any questions about their location, feel free to leave those down below. I'll try to answer them accurately and honestly, because this is a very, very big deal. And again, this is going to be one of the bigger snows that you guys see this winter up here into portions of upstate New York. And I feel like not a lot of people are talking about it as much as they should be, at least. So let me go ahead and get Stream Chat pulled up here. I hope you guys are having a phenomenal morning. I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. Again, make sure to like the stream, subscribe, help push this out to as many people as possible, because this is a very serious situation. What's up, Kevin? What's up, Weston? You're going live later tonight. Just a snow squall near Cleveland dumping heavy snow. Well, that's not all that's going on right now. Again, we've got those snow squalls reducing visibility into parts of Pennsylvania and New York. But yeah, so that's what we're doing today. Winter storm coverage here. Northern Michigan also getting a bit of snow. Yeah, I'd describe it as a bit more than a bit of snow. If we take a look at things here, if we switch things over to the winter weather radar, I mean, look at this. We are seeing heavy snow across pretty much the entire northern portion of the oven mitt here. But again, I think that still the more significant event will be upstate New York here. Again, this is going to continue for days straight, quite literally, here over Watertown. Off and on heavy snowfall. Especially areas south of Watertown, it looks like. But by the way, we have some cold weather advisories. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe these are actually the first of the year. We have some cold weather advisories in effect for portions of North Dakota here. Now, the labeling and the wording with these has been changed significantly, and for some reason they're not popping up on Radar Omega, so I am going to have to bring this up here on mobile. Just give me just a moment. Well, you said just a snow squall near Cleveland. That's not all that's happening, so I guess the cold weather advisories for North Dakota actually have expired. So that's why they're not popping up. But One of the new things this winter that they're doing is they're getting rid of the wind chill warnings and wind chill advisories and wind chill watches, and just replacing them with cold weather advisories and extreme cold warnings. What's up, Mr. Storm? If you would like to join me, just give me a ring here. I'm completely fine with that. But I don't know if you're busy or not, so... But, yeah, again, upstate New York, I think, is kind of the spot to watch right now. Again, if you're traveling along the interstate here and you see any of these snow squalls approaching, again, just try to get off for a few minutes, because it is going to be quite dangerous with gusty winds and heavy snow creating near blizzard conditions. Again, we call them snow squalls. What's up, Mr. Twister? But, again, one of the more intense ones that we have right now is actually heading into Nanticoke, Pennsylvania, and this will be approaching Scranton soon as well, so that'll be something we have to look out for, because that's quite a populated area with several major interstates. Yeah, I hope everybody had a fantastic Thanksgiving. Obviously, the weather was a bit unsettling here for the East Coast for yesterday's Thanksgiving. The Macy's Day Parade was not great for, weather-wise, that is, but, anyway. But yeah, this is really, I mean, get used to this, guys, honestly, because this is going to be the kind of stream that we're having for the next few days, because, again, this type of event is going to go for days straight. Heavy snow in the exact same spots, almost nothing else to talk about. It's the last day of voting for Ireland in your election. It is Scranton from The Office. That's all anybody ever knows that city from. I first learned what it was whenever I watched Home Alone. Yes, Warren Michael. But I will say things are frigid, very frigid. That's why we had those cold weather advisories into portions in North Dakota, I believe the first ones of the year. But if we go ahead and take a look here at, what's up, Levi? If we go ahead and take a look here back even into the Midwest, I mean, look at this. This is the southern Ohio Valley. I mean, we're waking up to... Again, wind chills in the single digits. These are just the temperatures, but even just looking at these, I mean, look at this. If we get into just Iowa even, these are going to be down into the single digits in the northern portion of the state. Again, we've got teens for a good chunk of the state. Again, they were a little bit colder just a few hours ago. Guys, we're at 11 a.m., so just imagine what these were 3 hours ago. Very frigid, and again, we're still talking about sub-zero temperatures, not just sub-zero wind chills, but sub-zero temperatures back into portions of North Dakota. Look at this, sub-zero 11... negative 11 degrees. It is absolutely frigid out there, considering that we are still only in November. Yeah, he does. He does need to wake up. But yeah, crazy stuff. Right here in the Northeast, again, the reason that we're seeing some of these turn into rain showers and isolated thunder showers instead of snow showers is because we're dealing with mid-30s in the temperatures. Yeah, I think that obviously the bigger snow event, though, for the Midwest will definitely be this one that we're talking about coming up tomorrow. If we go ahead and take a look at the GFS model here, we'll go ahead and play this out a little ways. If we play this out here, we can see that we are expecting some heavy snow to start to pop up here. Really, it looks like the GFS wants it to start to pop up as early as tomorrow morning across parts of the Quad State region of Missouri, Iowa, Nebraska, and Kansas. Kansas City is going to be seeing some snow most likely by 9 a.m. That will continue, again, with some pockets potentially getting heavy around the Kansas City area. By noon, that kind of starts to turn into a little bit more of a slushy mix, it looks like, but still some decent accumulations possible across parts of Missouri, southwest Illinois, and southeast Iowa. By 3 p.m., this is just kicking in pretty much the entire southern half of Illinois, parts of the Ohio River as well, and eastern Missouri. St. Louis will be the hot spot at this point. Then tomorrow evening, 6 p.m., again, we're talking about that continuing into the tri-state region of Illinois, Indiana, and Kentucky, but maybe some leftover snow near St. Louis still. By 9 p.m., this pushes further into the eastern Ohio Valley areas like B-Dog's neck of the woods, Lexington, Kentucky, Columbus, Ohio, Charleston, West Virginia, southern Indiana. That will be in that region, and then by Saturday night into Sunday morning, that kind of dies out over Appalachia there. But if we take a look at the snow totals, I mean, they're nothing to scoff at considering this is only November. If we take a look at things here, I think that Missouri actually could see some significant totals. I mean, look at this. It's forecasting 4 to 5 inches for parts of north central Missouri, and even back into parts of Illinois, we're expecting to see 3 to 4 inches here, which is quite interesting, and it kind of trickles off the further east you go here. But, I mean, talking about northern Kentucky, you're still going to see, a good coating to an inch anywhere in the northern part of the state, up to 2 inches maybe even in localized regions. And again, obviously the elephant in the room, this is not including the full run here. It's going to be, 5 or 6 feet of snow by the time we're done tallying. But upstate New York, again, different system though, so sorry if I've not been keeping up with chat. It has not been loading for me. I've been having that issue the past few days. And here we go. Mr. Riz has cold, so we shall answer. Just a minute, he could not quite hear me. Alright, let's switch this over. Hi, I'm live, so. Alright, sorry about that. Yes, but you can't hear me.
I can barely hear you.
Yeah, I know. Alright, let's fix this up. There we go.
There we go.
Alright, we're chilling.
What's up, guys? Have they issued snow squall warnings?
Not any yet that I've seen. I think it's all been special weather statements.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, Scranton.
Yeah. Forgot I need to turn the Stormrunner media stream off.
If you look near Nanticoke, I don't know if that could be anything, but that could be a bow echo, maybe.
Why would there be a bow echo?
Well, just because the outflow winds might be stronger. And velocities do actually show stronger winds within that segment.
I don't think that's necessarily a bow echo, though. I think that's just the shape of the snow squall.
Mm-hmm.
So again, mainly watching upstate New York right now. I mean, just look at this, guys. If we play this, let's go even further back. Let's go 150 frames, and you'll still see, again, just constant heavy snow over this area for hours and hours upon end since yesterday here. And again, it's continuing, and it's going to continue for the next several days, and that's why we're expecting feet of snow. Again, it's not one big heavy burst of snow at once. It's the constant moderate to heavy snowfall that's going to really rack up those totals there across upstate New York. Far northwestern Pennsylvania, and far northeastern Ohio. Now, if you're sitting in the Cleveland area, I know you're under a winter weather advisory, but if you actually look at the specific details for that, it mentioned that the northeastern part of the county is really the only reason they have that up. I think that downtown Cleveland could still obviously see some snow and some accumulation, but it's not going to be anything near what areas to the north and east are seeing. Bruh. Alrighty, so again, we're going to wait and see if any snow squall warnings pop up here. Because it's definitely possible whenever we've got these gusty winds and, again, reduced visibility over major interstates, so we'll see what happens. And this one near Nanticoke, about to enter the Scranton area, looks like probably our one to watch right now just because of the population of the area. And then also, uh, this one's going to be the one that goes for a while. Some of these other ones are starting to die out, but this one is going to stick with us. So we'll see what happens. But again, Nanticoke, Scranton, if you guys are traveling along the interstate there, make sure you're staying safe. Get ready for this big burst of snow to pop up.
Yeah. Make sure you have the National Weather Service radio turned on, just so you know if a snow squall warning gets issued.
They will also trigger on regular radio stations.
That's true. And it'll come up on your phone, so. Got some baby rain showers moving towards me.
What is it with everybody saying there's an echo? I've not... Hold on, let me listen to this. It is an echo. I don't know why that is. Yeah, wait, let me see if I can fix that. Hold on, I'll call you back.
Alright.
I didn't even realize till now that it was that bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's see if I can call him on Discord if he can hear me. Hello? Let me know if you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay, we're chilling then. I don't know. I didn't even realize that's been happening, but it has been apparently, so that's cool.
I'll check the stream.
It should be fine now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
But yeah, anyway, again, we're going to keep watch of all these heavier snow squalls across upstate New York, northeastern Pennsylvania, because again, they are going to not only rack up some snow totals, in fact, they're probably honestly not going to do that much, because a lot of it's going to melt as soon as it hits the ground, because we're talking mid to upper 30s for temperatures right now, but it is going to definitely lead to a problem with, again, visibility, and that's the whole reason that we're actually watching this in the first place. If they were just little snow showers, it wouldn't be a big deal, but even with gusts just up to 20 miles an hour, that's still enough to blow that snow around and, again, make it feel like a very brief period of time where you're in a blizzard, especially if you're along the interstate. That's a problem whenever you got heavy snow and gusty winds mixing together, and, again, if you're traveling along the interstate, that's obviously not good, so, again, that's the whole reason we're watching this right now. Again, this is also just really crazy to see the snow totals rack up as well in upstate New York. And again, it's going to be like that for the next several days. So this is, again, kind of the exact same thing that we're going to be watching for, throughout the weekend. Again, this weekend we will watch, especially tomorrow and Sunday, we'll watch this winter storm across the Ohio Valley a little bit more. I think that soon, actually, we could see some winter weather advisories get issued for parts of Missouri if any of these models uptrend even a little bit. But for right now, we're just chilling. What's up, B-Dog? But again, we had some cold weather advisories up into parts of North Dakota this morning. What's up, Fort Smith WX?
Christmas. Oh, you said B-Dog. I thought you said D-Dog.
No.
I was like, wait till it's here.
But yeah, those temperatures are so frigid that we've even got freeze warnings back into the Florida Panhandle here, which is pretty interesting. We're talking about temperatures below freezing in Florida, which is something that rarely even happens in December or January. November, that's something to mention. All right, so we did just actually get a new special weather statement here for our Towanda snow squalls. The original one expired. It's warned for a snow squall accompanied by winds up to 20 miles per hour at 12:03 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A snow squall was north of Towanda or over Towanda, moving east at 25 miles per hour. Towns impacted include Athens, Towanda, Wysox, Sheshequin, Ulster, Orwell, North Towanda, Springfield, Windham, and Herrick. Impacts. Safety info. Use extra caution if you must travel into or through this squall. Rapid changes in visibility and potentially slick roads may lead to accidents.
Completely off topic here, but as of 6 minutes ago, Hurricane Helene is now the second costliest hurricane in history, $5 billion behind Katrina.
Wow, really?
Yeah. I'd get that out there.
Yeah, that's crazy. I think that even after Milton, Hurricane Helene, after Milton, Beryl, Helene, I think the one of the season in terms of just destruction in general was definitely Helene again. We're talking over $120 billion in damages, over 230 people dead, still dozens missing. Again, this is crazy. I mean, it was, again, only a Category 4 at landfall, which is crazy to think about. But, again, the most deadly part wasn't the winds, wasn't the tornadoes, wasn't the storm surge. It was the flooding. Again, a lot of those deaths come from North Carolina and, Georgia, which is crazy because it didn't make landfall there. It made landfall in Florida. It was it was hardly even a tropical storm by the point that it was in North Carolina and Tennessee, and yet that's where it still caused the most damage, which is just crazy.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw this, but the Watertown forecast now for snow is 71 inches.
Wow. Yeah, so that is 71 inches. That would be 5'11".
That's taller than me. Let me know if you can hear me.
Yeah, that's taller than me.
Yeah. Probably taller than everyone in the chat.
Yeah, is anybody here taller than 5'11"? Probably not.
Yeah, Helene was definitely just utter devastation, and it just brought in so many factors with it that helped create this tragedy and this catastrophe. But, yeah.
Honestly, it looks like now that the things are warming up out here, it looks like a lot of these snow squalls are kind of switching over to rain here again. Temperatures in the upper 30s, lower 40s don't really support that much of a snow threat. So again, it actually looks like a lot of this is turning into, at the very least, wintry mix. So I think that if things will continue to trend that way, which they should, I think that we can probably end off here relatively soon. Again, I still think that Watertown, again, all day, this is pretty much going to be snow for you. I think that we're probably not going to make our way out of the snow-rain line there. I think that you're probably going to be stuck in the snow for the next several days, so we'll watch out for that. Again, 71 inches is crazy. So, again, I mean, hopefully everybody out there is prepared, because obviously that is going to cause significant and maybe even catastrophic damage. Again, that's going to be... I don't know why nobody's talking about it. I mean, it is quite literally going to be the biggest event that region gets all year, most likely.
Yeah, I mean, that is just absolutely historic snowfall.
What is the most snow Watertown has ever seen? What is the most snow Watertown, New York has ever seen?
They might have had like over 80 inches last year in last year's event.
255 or 225 inches back in 1900.
Wow.
225 inches. And then apparently in 2014 they had 189 inches.
Yeah,
And wow. Apparently, Hooker, New York in 1977 saw 466 inches.
There's literally no way. That is insane.
I think that's over an entire winter, though.
Oh,
But still.
that's easily like 5 lake effect snow events and a half.
Yeah, even of this magnitude.
That's crazy.
So we haven't really talked a whole lot about Michigan. Again, just heavy snow. Again, lake effect snow that's going to stay here for days and rack up snow totals in multiple feet. Again, Traverse City will be a spot to watch, or Traverse City, I guess. I've been there. I should know how to pronounce it. But Traverse City, really the entire northern half of the Oven Med is going to be that spot to watch for the lake effect totals to really ramp up. And then also the UP. But that goes kind of without saying there, I feel like. Grinding Skywars dub so I get better at PvP. It's definitely going to come in handy during the next season. Which, by the way, everybody watching, I plan to have the first video of the next season out on Monday. It's either going to be this Monday or next Monday. I can give you that much. Lake Geneva, watch out, having snow coming in. Isn't that in Wisconsin?
Where?
Hold on. Oh no, that's no. I don't. Are you talking about in New York? Because I guess in that case, yeah. But Lake Geneva, Wisconsin also has some snow, it looks like. In Ohio? What? Alright, I'm just gonna trust what you're saying.
At this point, it seems like the freezing line, like the rain snow line, is the Scranton area parallel and then south. That's where you're seeing the warmer conditions. But anywhere north of Scranton is where we're seeing the snow.
See, I don't even know about that at this point, though, because even Scranton is 39 degrees. Areas north of Scranton, look, southern New York is 37, so I think even north of Scranton is all going to be rain pretty much at this point, other than in the higher elevations.
Knowing that it's not, I was saying that for a week in August.
Just so you know, we can barely hear you. Your audio is, like, really weird.
Is it better now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty, so I think we're going to end off this live stream here since there's not really much else to say. Again, just watch out for those snow accumulations getting very high, especially in Watertown, New York, Buffalo, New York, towards Lake Erie, Cleveland, and then obviously heavy snow squalls pretty much anywhere out in the western portions of New York and Pennsylvania can be expected off and on. Just look out all over the place. So anyway, we're going to end off the stream here. Again, we may be live later today. We'll definitely be live at some point tomorrow if we're not today, but I think this will probably be the only stream that we do today, maybe even the only form of content. But anyway, I want to thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.